How y'all doing, everybody?
Hey, Duane, good to see you.
Good, good. Appreciate it.
So obviously one of the big talking points with you coming into the season is you're going to be asked to do more and you're going to, your role's going to grow and expand. I wonder how you've approached that in the off season and how ready you feel to take on even more than what you were doing at the end of last season.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's exciting stuff. It's it feels right. I've talked to the coaches a lot, and we're on the same page with everything, and I think my mental has changed a little bit. 20 years old now, so it's in junior year. It got here really quickly. It feels like I was just a freshman, and a reality kind of hit basically. This year, next year, and that's it. Mentally I'm prepared and I'm ready to take on this challenge and be who the coaches want me to be and do what I have to do to help the team win. So.
Can you expand a little bit more on that mental part? You said you feel that that's been a big change for you. In what ways do you feel that being different? How do you think that's going to help you on the court?
Yeah, man. Ever since we stopped playing in March, we had a long time to just hang out and do whatever. So, for me, I was in the gym, but I had a lot of time to self-reflect and grow up a little bit and just understand some of the things that my freshman and sophomore year I felt I could have done better, and it was really, really good for me, important for me. I talked to my parents a lot. Just had a lot of deep conversations about my life, who I am as a person. And I grew up a lot, and you got to be mature to be the guy that takes the tough shots at the end of the game. You got to be mature to be the leader on the team, mentally and physically. You got to be ready for all the challenges, all the different defenses they throw at you. So all those kind of things kind of are set in stone into my brain now, and I'm just super excited for this year and taking it with a very serious approach.
Thanks.
Hey, Steve.
Yep. Duane, I'll ask you about the two freshmen, Eugene Brown and Zed Key, just kind of how they've assimilated to your group. And seems like Eugene may be a guy that could help out maybe at the 2 or the 3, perhaps. Just what are your thoughts maybe about his development, his availability, and those two guys together, I guess?
Yeah, Gene and Zed are two really great guys. For me, I like, I don't want them to go through anything that I went through. So I've been talking to them, just helping explain, what we're going through in practices or team skills or individual workouts, like workouts with Coach Q, like how hard it's going to actually be and how different it is. This is the first year for all of us that everything's like this. So, we're all kind of in this phase where we're learning as we go. But what I've been through in college so far, I just try to preach to them that, if they have any questions, I'm here for them. They're learning very quickly. Their bodies are changing rapidly every day. They're working their tails off in the gym, in the weight room, recovering, stuff like that. And they're doing really, really well. Like CJ said, Gene's really tall. I didn't think he was that tall when he first got here, but he's definitely a taller wing. That'll be very good for our team. And Zed, very solid, bigger dude, man. He's way more athletic than I thought as well. So that'll be helpful as well. Has good timing on rebounding and blocking shots as well. So those two will be very good for us this year.
You guys had to go home for about 3.5 months. You didn't get back till late June, I don't think. What'd you do in that 3.5 months to kind of push yourself? I know gym availability was kind of down for a lot of people too. Just what did you do to improve as a player during that 3.5 months? And it all had to be individually driven.
Yeah. So me and my father, he had his basketball career as well. So he's been my basketball trainer my whole life. We were fortunate enough to have a full court gym actually going back home, just for me and my cousin and my dad. So, we were in the gym. I took a week and a half off, just got my body back to normal, ate some home-cooked food, home-cooked meals, and then we got back to it. One of the main things for me coming into this year was I needed to be stronger. I needed to be able to, control my body and be able to take hits from bigs or, get over screens, be stronger and all those things, defensively, everything. So, I definitely talked to Q and got a workout regimen going. We had a weight room in there as well. So, I was in there every day, man, every day. That was our routine, twice a day, maybe sometimes 3 times a day, go back towards the nighttime. But, we were working. So that was really good for me. And, I feel like I got a lot better during that time as well. Had a lot of time to watch film and just break down my game and, what I was doing good and what needed some work.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, Colin or Tony, either one.
You mentioned you trying to be the player your coaches want you to be. What is that?
That's some stuff, we talk about. We'll keep it in here. Everybody's going to be able to, see what, coach wants to do and what we do as an organization, as a team here. But if they ask me to score 20 points, I'll go out there and try my best and hopefully do so. If they ask me, they need me to pass 10 assists and, try to go do that as well. So, these things are just everything I'm just working on, trying to just round my game out. My freshman and sophomore year, I was just kind of, fixed on this scoring deal. That was my main goal. Like that was just, I'm wired to do that. That's what I've been doing my whole life. So, obviously, finding other ways to affect the game, whether it's just my presence on the court or it's me passing the ball or it's me being the communicator. All these things go into it, and I think that that's what I've been working on. This offseason to become a better player all around instead of just focus on only scoring and stuff like that.
Does that rewiring have to come? Is that just with maturity, or is that something that you actually focused on and worked hard to be more than just a scorer?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a little bit of both. Like I said, over the summer, I got to watch a lot of film. Like I just, going to the basket, seeing 3-4 dudes wall up and contest my layup, floater, whatever you want to call it. Like, the easier play would be to kick it to the 40% Andre Weston in the corner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little stuff like that. It's just, it makes the game easier for me, makes the game easier for my teammates. And, the more I do create and, now they got to be honest. Now they got to be, fair. And it's not just worrying about me going to the basket and everybody sucking in and then I'm just still throwing up some crap, you know what I'm saying? So all that stuff was like, it was hard for me to understand during that time. And, still to this day, I don't know why, but, looking at it now, I have a totally different view on it. And I think that's for the better. So.
Thanks.
Colin, we got time for one more if you got one.
I mean, who sparks that mindset set change in you? Is that you, your coaches, someone else?
I just think that a lot of the guys that I see at the next level are able to do a lot of different things. The guy like Stephen Curry, for example, he's one of my favorite players in the NBA. He, can do everything on the court. He's a great shooter. He's a great passer, a great ball handler. He reads decisions very, very well. Kyrie Irving the same way. Kemba Walker the same way. Bradley Beal, all these guys, they do more than just score the ball. They have all-around games that, are very, very solid and they can do everything. So for me, it's never been the fact that I can't do everything. It's just mentally I got to, understand that this decision is better than that decision. Basketball is a game of choices. What choice are you going to make? So am I going to kick it to the corner? Am I going to read and pass and give it up this possession and next possession? Maybe I keep it's just a bunch of game of choices. And I think watching film, like I said, over those months off that we had, it was really big for me. CJ McCollum was another big guy that I watched a lot in his decision making. Making the right choices, the right reads off ball screens and fast breaks, and obviously if you have the ball in your hands a lot, you can shoot it whenever you want. So picking and choosing to make the right decisions has been something that I've definitely been thinking about and and enforcing in my brain. So
This one.
Okay, thanks, Duane.
thank you
We'll be
guys.
right back here with Coach.
All right.